8 bad celeb moms who learned their lesson and 8 who are still terrible moms. Being a celebrity is not easy, but being a celebrity mother is even harder. Everyone knows that motherhood is challenging and every mother makes mistakes. Obviously, it is easier to be a mother if you are not famous. No one will ever know about the challenges you faced and the mistakes you made. However, celebrities don't have the luxury of anonymity. We scrutinize their lives and we almost always know everything about them. We know when they get pregnant, when they have miscarriages, when they get into fights with their children and when they lose custody of their children. Regular mothers are often criticized for their parenting style and most are extremely annoyed with other people butting into their lives. So can you imagine how annoyed celebrities are when their parenting style is criticized all over the media? That being said, some celebrities deserve to be criticized for their role as a parent. Some celebs are so incredibly bad at being mothers and the world has no sympathy for them. Others are terrible mothers at the start but learn from their mistakes. 9. Still terrible, Farrah Abraham called her daughter stupid. There is no denying that the reality TV star Farrah Abraham is a terrible mother. Even when one disregards her sex tapes, she easily makes the worst parents list. She is constantly seen screaming at her daughter, Sophia Lalone Abraham, for no apparent reason. And of course, who can't forget the time when Abraham called her daughter stupid? When Sophia, who was sick at the time, refused to get ready for a party, Abraham said, "I don't know why Sophia needs to act like a heathen. Get up there. Sophia is too stupid to get ready. It's not my issue right now." Another time, Abraham confessed that she once forgot her daughter Sophia in a store after she had forgotten to take her herbal supplement that helped her focus. 10. Learned her lesson, Hilary Duff was caught holding a cigarette. All hell broke loose when a picture of Hilary Duff holding a cigarette was snapped. The photo showed the actress standing outside Rock and Riley's Irish pub in El and holding a cigarette. The internet and the media immediately did Duff as a bad mother. Duff then tried to defend herself, saying, "Yikes, me holding a cigarette for my friend might have been a bad idea." Pretty bummed about the photo. Sorry guys, looks worse than it is. Who knows whether Duff was telling the truth? After all, she had good reason to smoke. She was being sued for slamming into another car and injuring the female driver to the point where she couldn't go to work. Nonetheless, Duff has been a great mother the last few years and no more pictures of her smoking have been snapped. 11. Still terrible, Kim Kardashian ignored her daughter North when she fell down. Kim Kardashian has long been dubbed as the worst mother ever. Kim Kardashian and her husband, Kanye West, have 2 children, a daughter named Northwest and a son named Shane West. Kim has been accused of treating her daughter Northwest like an accessory. When a photo of Northwest wearing a fur jacket was released, many comments were made that questioned Kim's parenting. Sharon Osbourne even said, "North isn't an accessory, she shouldn't be wearing ugly couture clothes." In addition, Kim is not really there for her kids when they need her most, say when an accident occurs. For example, when Northwest fell down on a trip to the Los Angeles Museum of Art, Kim barely glanced at her even though she was standing right beside her. It was Northwest's Aunt Courtney who picked her up. 12. Learned her lesson, Britney Spears once locked herself and her kids in the bathroom while on pills. 10 years ago Britney Spears had a mental breakdown which led to her losing custody of her 2 children, Sean and Jaden, to their father and her ex-husband, Kevin Federline. She was seen as a danger to her children. She once drove on the highway holding Sean instead of having him sit in the car seat. Another time she locked herself and her children in the bathroom when she was on pills. In the end, Spears had to be placed in an involuntary psychiatric hold. However, Spears overcame her mental breakdown and is now considered to be a great mother. In fact, the internet is full of articles such as "It's Mama, the *TCH, what makes Britney Spears a celebrity mother?" It is obvious that Spears takes her role as a parent seriously. She's a fun mother, but she also knows the importance of discipline. She has said, "Homework is a priority. We have a reward system that helps motivate them. If they have so many days they get one toy a month." 13. Still terrible, Kris Jenner leaked her daughter's racy tape. Who can't dispute that Kris Jenner is an awful mother? Sure, she helped her daughters become famous and rich. But that came at a price. It seems that Jenner cared less about her daughters than about their rise to fame. The author Ian Halpern, who wrote the book Kardashian Dynasty, The Controversial Rise of America's Royal Family, believed that it was Jenner who leaked Kim Kardashian's sex tape. It was Kris who engineered the deal behind the scenes and was responsible for the tape seeing the light of day. What kind of mother would do that to her own daughter? 14. Learned her lesson. Optimum left the other industry. Nadia Suleman, better known as Optimum, came to media attention in 2009 when she gave birth to 8 babies in one go. The world was fascinated and she soon began appearing on TV. We then found out that Optimum already had 6 kids before she gave birth to 8 new babies. Furthermore, the babies were conceived using IVF, a medical procedure where women's eggs are fertilized outside her body. The whole affair seems rather strange, doesn't it? Plus, to keep herself and her kids from becoming famous, Optimum hosted a new and active in an adult movie. However, after her oldest daughter began dating Kimberly, Optimum gave up her career in the adult industry and became a family counselor. 15. Still terrible, Rosie O'Donnell chased her daughter with a glass bottle. It may be hard to believe, but the comedian and actress Rosie O'Donnell is another celebrity mother who is considered to be one of the best parents in the world, or at least Hollywood. Rosie O'Donnell has 5 children: Clay Christopher, Chelsea Bell, Vivian Rose, Parker Garrett, and Dakota. Recently, O'Donnell's daughter Shelby, who was adopted when she was just a baby, revealed that her and her mother's relationship is not good. According to Shelby, trouble started a few days after her 18th birthday. It was pretty late that night. A couple of weeks prior, I had gotten a tattoo. She had spyware on my phone so she could see pretty much everything I did. She called me into her room and asked me about the tattoo. I denied it. She asked me to take off my clothes. She didn't know where it was. She showed her and I refused. O'Donnell then supposedly picked up the wine bottle, started chasing Chelsea around and threatened her to hit her with the bottle, call the police and tell them that Chelsea had attacked her. However, O'Donnell was abusive, both verbally and physically. Chelsea in the past also had 16. Learned her lesson. Jodie Sweetin DUI with her daughter in the car. The actress Jodie Sweetin became famous after her role of Stephanie Tanner in the 90s TV show Full House. She seemed unbelievable. No one knew that only a year after the show ended, Sweetin started drinking and doing drugs. She was only 14 years old at the time. Sweetin said, "I put on my best TV smile. They didn't think I was coming down from a 2-day bender of coke, meth and ecstasy, and they didn't think I was lying to them with every sentence that came out of my mouth." However, her drinking and drug addiction was not only harming her. In one incident, Sweetin was drunk driving with her child. An investigation by Child Services followed and Sweetin realized that she had to get her life together. That was the big rock bottom. "I not only put myself in danger, but also my daughter, who I loved more than anything. I felt terrible." The incident made Sweetin turn her life around and become a good mother.